Hello friends, welcome to this channel. This is Marino Yanisuma, the founder and CEO of Me Paris. Honey is loaded with healthy plant compounds, and so it has been linked to lots of health benefits. But then there is this controversy surrounding which honey kind is better. When choosing honey, you may have likely come across honey with labels with inscriptions: raw honey, pure honey, organic honey, natural honey, real honey, and several others. A lot of you get confused, and then you may be left asking what the differences are and then which one is better. The fact is that they all mean something different. I am going to explain to you which is which. We are going to track all of them on this channel. But then in today's video, we are tracking pure honey versus raw honey. So we are going to explore the differences and similarities between the two of them so that you'll be able to make informed decisions when you go to the market and then you see the two of them. You'll be able to make a decision which one you should go for. So before we start, I'm going to give you one fact about honey. The fact is that the more you process honey, the more you diminish or reduce the nutritional value of the honey. So let's start with today's video. We are going to explore the differences between pure honey and then raw honey. So let me start with pure honey. When we tag honey as pure, it means that the product is 100% honey. It means that the honey doesn't have any additive like sugar syrup, like fragrance, like added water whatsoever. It has no complements. So the product is entirely honey. It has no complements. Nothing has been added to the honey. But then there is more to it. Pure honey usually undergoes pulverization and filtration. The pulverization here means that the honey has undergone heat treatment to kill undesirable materials in the honey. That is what it is believed to be. And then also it also improves the appearance of the honey. So that is why we do pulverization. But this has a downside too, because in pulverization the honey is heated. The heating kills some useful enzymes, vitamins and minerals in the honey. So this is a downside of pulverization, because when you do that, the consumers will not be able to get the full benefits of the honey. And then also pure honey undergoes filtration. The filtration filters or removes some solids, solids and then bee parts and then bee pollen and other debris. So that is what filtration does, and then after that it makes the honey clearer, finer, and more aesthetically pleasing to the consumers. I'm not sure you like to buy honey with bee parts and then some materials in the honey. That's why filtration is done. But this also has a downside, because when the bee pollen is removed, bee pollen is considered as a superfood, which means that it has almost all the nutrients that the body requires. So when you do filtration, you filter all this, remove all this, which means then again the consumer is not going to get the full benefits honey is intended to give. So that is filtration for you. So when we say honey is pure, it means that the honey has no additive, it has no water, it has no complements, but then it has undergone pulverization and filtration. That is pure honey for you. Now let's go to raw honey. Yeah, what is raw honey and how is it different from pure honey? Raw honey is best described as honey as intended by the bees, or honey as intended by nature, or honey as it exists in the beehive. So raw honey means it is straight from the bee combs. So with raw honey, the bee farmer goes to the farm, harvests the honey with the bee combs, and then he strains the honey to remove the bee combs, the bee parts, the bruise, and then other bigger debris from the honey. And then without further processing, the honey is filled in its packaging, and then they are ready to be consumed. This honey type is the least processed. It is not pulverized, it is not filtered, it undergoes no further processing whatsoever. Then they are filled in the packages, be it jars, bottles, gallons, whatever, and then they are ready to be consumed. In this form, the honey has all the goodnesses real honey has to offer. And so it has all the enzymes, all the vitamins, all the minerals, all the properties of honey are preserved. So such honey has the antifungal properties of the honey, it has the antiviral properties of the honey, antibacterial properties of the honey. All the goodnesses honey has to offer are in raw honey. So it has all the benefits of honey. So if you want to go for real honey, then you've got to make raw honey your friend. So I'm sure you are asking that, so if I want to get raw honey, how do I get one? I think the best way is to buy directly from local beekeepers, because they will know, I'm not sure they will have the time to pulverize honey, to filter whatsoever. They usually sell raw honey. And then when you go to the market to look for honey with the inscription raw honey, if you want raw honey, then look for honey with the inscription raw honey, not organic honey, pure honey, natural honey, whatever. Look for honey with the inscription raw honey. Also, raw honey has a mixture of colors, unlike pure honey. For pure honey, the pulverization gives it a uniform color, but raw honey has a mixture of colors. The color depends on the color of the nectar that the bees will derive the honey from. So that is one of the differences, how you can distinguish between raw honey and pure honey. So if you're a beekeeper and you are listening to me, it's a good thing. It is better you understand the differences so that you'll be able to label your products appropriately. Some beekeepers in my area will produce raw honey and then label it as pure honey or organic honey. They are following the crowd because they don't understand the differences. And so it is better you know the differences. When you don't do that, some knowledgeable consumers will avoid your honey. So it is better you know the differences. And then also one advice I will give to you is that when you are a honey producer and then your honey is pure, I recommend these inscriptions. One, you write on it raw honey. So whatever name you give to your product, maybe you write a nice small, you give the small inscription raw honey, or you can also use the inscription unpasteurized, or you can use this not heated above the hive temperature. You can also use the inscription straight from the hive. In summary, raw honey comes straight from the hive. It is the least processed. So after straining the honey from the bee combs, it is packaged and then it is ready to be consumed, and it is the most nutritious. It has the full benefits honey has to offer. So that is raw honey for you. We have other forms of honey like the organic honey, the regular honey. We may have honey powder, we have comb honey, we have a lot of honey forms, and it is good you understand all of them. We will explore all of these products on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do so that you don't miss any of the important topics I'm going to discuss on this channel. Make sure you tap on the notification bell so that you get noted when I make new posts. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate you subscribing to this channel. I'm really grateful. So whatever you know about raw honey or pure honey that I didn't talk about, you may make the viewers aware by commenting, giving us a comment at the comment section. So, and whatever way you feel about this video, make sure we know about that at the comment section. Like the video, share, and then also once again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new here. Thank you very much. Bye. We'll meet again next time.